Benson has his germanium fuzz, which is temperature controlled, so you don't have to bias it. The pedal will bias itself, and as you can see on this pedal, it's an orange thingy here, LED, and when it turns green, it's properly biased. But this right here is his new fuzz pedal, the Stonk Box, and see, it turned green. Chris set out to make his own version of the tone bender Zonk-ish thing, and I think it's the best name you could ever give a pedal. Stonk Box, fantastic, I love it. So you have your basic controls, volume and filter. Filter controls gain and bias at the same time. Volume, well, it speaks volumes, and it has a lot more volume than your usual fuzz pedal. Which helps. I like to have a lot of headroom available if I need to use it. Then he added a tone control and a trim. And the trim is the gain volume before the germanium transistors. And set at max, that is how the normal circuit would sound. And then the tone control is like, I think, a low pass filter. We're gonna just hear it now. I'm gonna stop talking before I make a fool of myself. This is the tone you heard in the intro, but then without the other effects. So it sounds totally different than a tone bender, because I set it in a very different way. Right now, filter is cranked, so gain is cranked, but the trim is set at noon, which means you have less gain going into the germanium transistors, so they will sound different. Let's just crank this so you can hear the tone bender-ish tones. Did my best Dimebag Darrell there. And it's blending in the noise now. It's pretty quiet for a fuzz pedal. Crank the volume and then noise floor will be higher. So now filter cranked. So even with the tone completely closed, it doesn't muddy up. You still have string separation. Now let's open the tone control to halfway. That's going to introduce more or less bass. This is really useful for people that don't like fuzz pedals. Like, you can have it less muddy and then poke through the mix better. Or like if you have a super heavy dark sounding Les Paul, just remove some low end to make it more piercing. It doesn't work as well with single coils, I think. But I can see why it's there, and I can think of options how to use it, but I like it there because I really like fuzz pedals. It's nasty. Rolling back the volume a bit. Tone benders aren't known for cleaning up, but we're just gonna see what this does. That's pretty clean up, actually. Well, it doesn't clean up, but it gets crunchy and then a little more tone. The filter and the trim are really interactive with each other, so there are tons of options available. So let's close this down a bit more and then see what this does. Gated, almost like gated, tiny hint of octave. Stack that with an overdrive. Yeah! Okay, a lot of fun. This is so cool. Yeah, it works fantastic on its own, works great with other pedals. I really think this can work with a variety of guitars and amps just by adding two knobs. There's a lot more going on inside, obviously, but yeah. I really like it. Alright, so let me know down below in the comments what your thoughts are, and if you what I usually say. Oh yeah, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so, because that helps to grow the channel. And if you want to score some of my gem tracks, you can find those on my Patreon page. Thanks for watching, see you next time, bye.